Hi, I'm Caroline Atkinson. I'm Director of InCloud Solutions. InCloud Solutions are a small organisation that was established about a year ago from myself and Liz Matraves, who both left SAP to set up our own company reselling a product called SAP Business ByDesign, which is a cloud solution focused specifically on small to medium enterprises, as we recognise that organisations who are growing need to focus on what they want to do rather than their IT. We focus specifically on SAP Business ByDesign. So that's an ERP, CRM in the cloud. And it was designed specifically by SAP for SMEs. Some of the key learning points of the starting last year is that we're now an SME. So we have the same challenges as being an SME, managing our customers, managing our activities, managing our billing, and managing all that information. So as you would expect, we use SAP Business ByDesign to do that. So we don't have an IT department, we just have it all done in the cloud. So I think what we've learned over the last year is that we are an SME and we understand them even more now than perhaps we did when we were working for a big company like SAP. The challenges we've had as a startup, even though we have the SAP background and SAP supports us, it was still very scary leaving a big organisation with a regular paycheck to suddenly start a small organisation that you don't have a regular paycheck. However, I truly believe we've done the right thing, because I think the Business ByDesign solution supported by SAP is a great product. I think what InCloud Solutions brings, with the support of SAP, is integrity and knowledge to our customers and support. Our consideration before we moved and left the big comfort of it, actually, with the full support of SAP, and they are that, was the reason I think we did it was that actually you're helping all these other small organisations to do stuff, and you think, actually, I can do that. I can do that. I can be a small business owner. You have to take risks. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to take risks. Somebody's not going to cut you. I didn't want to turn around in 5 years' time and go, well, only if. Because I truly believe that the cloud is something that's here to stay, and I want to be part of it, and I want to be part of that moving forward. Well, the biggest challenge for us, as in InCloud Solutions, is that we started a year ago, didn't really have a lot of pipeline, and we had to go and start generating our leads. So, whilst SAP will help to kind of do a little bit of that, they've got lots of partners. They can't just have one partner having all of those. So you just have to go and find your own leads. So, but I think that's a challenge for all SMEs that are starting, is generating the leads that link into your opportunities, that then link into your customers, and you can move forward. So I would say that, to me, has been the biggest challenge over the last 12 months, is generating a leads and lead profiles. And the 80-20 rule is important as to how we operate in the business, and the reason is that it allows us to implement the solution quickly. So, for example, an example where that would be is that we can implement the whole of an ERP CRM system with it for a professional services provider within 6 to 8 weeks. And for a supply chain management manufacturing company, it means 16 weeks. If we didn't adapt if we didn't take a lot of that standard processes, that time then starts to go on. And the reason that's important is it's about, especially for SMEs who are agile and need to change, it's time to value. Organisations looking at business software like SAP Business ByDesign or any software will focus on what that kind of thing is. How do they deliver value to their customers? And so what we do is help them to continue to deliver that value. For an organisation that's looking to use Business ByDesign and a new SME looking to use it, references are critical, and we would always recommend that they don't take our word for it. They go talk to another customer that may be similar, maybe another geography, that's having the value of that, because it's important for them to get that kind of feeling, because it's a big step implementing something like ERP, that they get that kind of sense of security, I suppose. So it's critical that we have references for our future clients to go and talk to. Being a reseller of SAP has been actually quite a great experience, actually, because it's seeing SAP from the other side, because obviously I worked for SAP for 20 odd years, so I kind of understood that. SAP fully supports you, because at the end of the day, it's their software that we're selling, and they host the software. So they do all of the hosting of everything. So the hosting, the backups, we don't do that. The value we add is we open up a bigger market to them. And so they fully support us in sales cycles, any marketing material. We have to do quite a lot of ourselves, obviously, because it's a partnership. It's not all the SAP giving us that. We have to do a lot. So we have a regular yearly business plan and a regular quarterly review. Where I need SAP to come out with me as a sales, because often they do that, they are more than willing to do that. To become a reseller, it's quite a stringent process. You have to go through a certification. You have to have a salesperson, you have to have a pre-sales person, you have to have implementation consultants. So as you would expect, so you go through the certification and then you become a value-added reseller.